Okay, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for coming. And now we'll just go straight into this time. And as we know, this wonderful time of this holy 7 weeks, that everything we feel and all the good we do and our decrees are amplified greatly by the beloved ascended host. So this meditation where we send out love and gratitude to the world, may it be truly amplified. Thank you. Let's take some slow, deep breaths. We breathe in, we hold the breath, we breathe out, and we hold the breath. We can couple our breaths with a statement said with our inner voice. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. Feel and see those rays of gratitude going out, blanketing our entire planet with a feeling of love and gratitude. Every part of life receiving this wonderful feeling from the heavenly realms of love and gratitude. And now we listen and feel for our heartbeat. We put the awareness of this in the center of our chest. We bless, we love, and we thank that gift of life, our heartbeat. And as we see and feel that heartbeat, bringing that pulse of light through that silvery cord from our mighty iron presence, through the top of our head, through our pineal gland, and anchoring in that blazing threefold flame in our hearts. With every heartbeat, the threefold flame becomes brighter and brighter and ever expanding. So let's visualize and see our physical body sitting in that beautiful, dazzling golden flame of wisdom and illumination. We can see it much bigger than our physical bodies, before us and above us, saturating every cell of our 4 lower bodies. To the left of us, we see that dazzling sapphire blue flame, which brings the feeling of a desire to do the will of God, the feeling of protection and faith, and the feeling of the power of our mighty I Am Presence. We see the beautiful pink flame to the right side of us, just behind our right shoulder, bringing us that glorious gift of pure, divine, unconditional love. We see and feel our bodies, our physical bodies, and our 3 finer bodies enveloped in this dazzling light. Now we see that flame within our hearts, expanding and forming a beautiful sun in the center of our chests. We make the sun every bit as bright and dazzling as the noonday sun. And now we connect with our own beloved golden being in our heart, our Holy Christ Selves, within the golden flame. And we see it expanding. We see that threefold flame in our hearts, expanding and meeting the larger flames created through our visualization. We see our Christ selves, these beloved golden beings within our hearts, expanding and taking complete command of our physical body, our souls, which is our etheric body, our mental and emotional bodies. Just feel and see these bodies blazing light. The great surrender to the Christ self within us. Now we fill our feelings with a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for our many, many blessings that we receive on our daily journeys. Gratitude for our many, many lives on this sweet earth. Gratitude for our families and friends. Gratitude for our supply and our homes. Gratitude for our health and our happiness. Gratitude to all the beloved elemental kingdom, the great directors of the beloved elemental kingdom, and each precious earth elemental, water elemental, air elemental, and fire elemental, for their ceaseless service to each one of us and to all mankind over eons and eons of time, with very little love and gratitude in return. We just bless and thank them deeply from our hearts. Gratitude to our body elementals. Gratitude to the great and beloved angelic kingdom, our great beloved friend and protector, Archangel Michael, and our own beloved guardian angels, and all the legions of angels serving each one of us and all humanity and all life on our beloved earth. We thank you. Gratitude to the great ascended hosts. Gratitude for these marvelous teachings, as we know, giving us the freedom, the knowledge to make our ascension at the close of this embodiment. And just gratitude to all life, especially that life never loved or thanked. Gratitude for our golden age now dawning, the mighty victory of the light for this beloved planet after her long, long journey. And so be it, beloved I am. Oh, there. And so I was just thinking, Scott, do you have a screen in front of you? Are you able to read the opening invocation? Thank you.
I do, yes. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kuthumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then, right, so for this week, it's obviously Christmassy week, so we've got Beloved Jesus, the discourse, an excerpt from the Discourse from Beloved Jesus read by John, just marvelous, so thank you, John. And then from the Eddie K. Lookbook, Life and Teachings of Jesus and Mary, which is just marvelous, from Alice, the important teachings, it's just an excerpt from the important teachings from the life of Beloved Jesus. And then Beloved Terry, as we know, has read that wonderful book for us, The Seven Great Elohim Speak on the Seven Steps to Precipitation. And we're starting with beloved Orion this week. It's just marvelous. And then I'm going to read The Christmas Spirit, me or John, depends on how the internet's going here, because I'm in a bit of a strange spot. So there's this Christmas Spirit by the beloved Mahat Chohan. It's just wonderful. And then Friendship with the Gods, beloved Lady Faith. I thought that would be just a lovely one for us. As we know, the divine complement of our great beloved Archangel Michael. And then beloved John will take us through our decrees, which we know is such an important part of it all, calling for the light. So we're going to listen to Jesus. Thank you so much, John.
Saint Germain, I Am Discourses, Volume 3. From the I Am Discourse 19 by beloved Jesus. When I said, I am the open door which no man may shut, I meant humanity to understand. I referred to the great I Am, which is the life of every individual manifest in form. I did not wish to convey that the personal Jesus was the only one to whom this great privilege was ordained. Each one of you, beloved children of the one Father, has the same mighty presence within you, the great I Am, that I have, and that I had at that time, by which I achieved the final and eternal victory. Here I wish you to understand for encouragement, strength, and certainty in your minds that the consciousness I used for this great victory was the use of the I Am presence which you are being taught. I had made search through all the avenues available at that time, and at last the determination and desire for the truth led me to the great Master whom you shall one day know. He gave to me this inner secret and mighty acknowledgement, turning me to that mighty presence, the great I Am. Through his radiation I was able to comprehend and at once begin using it. This is the only way by which any individualization of the ray of God may achieve the eternal victory and build his structure upon a firm foundation from which no outer activity can ever disturb him. At this time, I wish to convey the simple, all-powerful use of this presence to you. All who have achieved the mighty victory and who have been able to raise their bodies as I did, or who raised them before, have used the conscious activity of that mighty eternal presence, I Am. When I said to my disciples and to humanity, the things that I have done shall ye do also, and even greater things shall ye do, I knew whereof I spoke, knowing that within each individualization or child of God there was this mighty I Am presence, by whose use you are impelled forward with no uncertainty. I say impelled, because I mean just that. The constant use of your I Am presence does impel you forward in spite of any activity of the outer self, so long as the single idea is held firmly. Storms, distress, and disturbance may rage about you, but in the consciousness of the I Am presence, you can and are able to stand serene, unmoved by the seething vortex of human creation, which may or may not be about you. There is but one way by which you and the Father may become eternally one, and that is through the full acceptance of his I Am presence, energy, love, wisdom, and power which he has given you, golden links, golden steps, by which you climb serenely upward into your final achievement. Sometime, somewhere, every individualization of God the Father must find his way back to the Father through his I Am presence, fulfilling his cycle or cycles of individualization in the use of the activity of the outer self. The earth is the only sphere in which there is the density of the atomic structure that you experience. The conscious recognition and use of the I Am presence, which you are, steadily raises the vibratory action of your atomic structure, unclothing and liberating the electronic activity which is hidden within the atom, enabling you to become self-luminous beings.
Just marvelous. Thank you so much. Oh, just always good for us to remember. Thank you. The man went and told the Jews who had found fault, because the healing was done on a Sabbath, that it was Jesus who had healed him. For this Jesus was persecuted, and also because he called God the I Am Presence, Father, which would make him equal to God. He said his Father God works all the time. Supposing God took a day off, we would have no light, no energy from the sun. Things would not grow, the beings of the elements would not take care of things, and even our bodies would not function. Jesus told them those who heard his word and believed on him, the I Am Presence, who had sent him, would have everlasting life. At the pool, Jesus healed only one out of the many who had come for healing. This shows he did not heal everyone needing it. Why not? Because the law of their own being did not permit it, and the judge of such things is each one's own Christ self. Evidently, they had not yet learned the lesson they needed to learn from their illness. Jesus knew that, since he was attuned to the Christ consciousness. For those whom it was permitted or possible, the Christ self made him know through his own Christ self. On a Sabbath, as they passed through a field of grain, the disciples, being hungry, plucked some grain and ate it. Some Pharisees saw them and asked Jesus why they did that, which was not lawful on the Sabbath. This was according to human concepts and not divine law. Since everyone eats on the Sabbath, as well as on other days, there was nothing unlawful about it, as the Sabbath was made for and by man, and not man for the Sabbath. Jesus was master, authority, Lord or law over the Sabbath, as well as other human beings. On another Sabbath, he entered the synagogue, where a man was with a withered hand. Jesus was aware of the Pharisee and scribes watching for opportunities to accuse him. They asked him if it was lawful to cure on the Sabbath. So he asked them which was lawful, to do good or evil on the Sabbath, to save life or destroy it. He then healed the man's hand and asked him to stretch it forth. It was completely restored, but the others took offense because he did it on the Sabbath. They discussed what to do and began planning how they might do away with him. Jesus used common sense about everything and was not subject to fanatical ideas from priests and those who were following the letter of the law, as did the Pharisees, instead of the spirit of the law. So when a thing or service was to be done, he did it. He was also accused of his works being performed by the devil. Jesus went to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and his disciples followed him. On the Sabbath he taught in the synagogue. Many who heard him were astonished. Jesus did not say to everyone who went along with him, "Follow me," but only to certain ones. This was because he knew from within, through the Christ consciousness, which ones were ready and meant to do so. When one has attained Christ consciousness as he had, that is easily and readily determined, because the Christ self of everyone is one in action. Some people were in embodiment for the purpose of serving with Jesus and were looking for it, but missed it, because of certain human qualities being too prominent. Such was the case with Saul of Tarsus. Many were called, although did not hear, did not recognize it, or were not willing to, or could not give the obedience to take the discipline because of their human accumulation. Some of these are in embodiment again and are still searching and waiting, expecting to be called, but are missing the opportunity of this cycle also. Even though they get new age consciousness, they want to fit the new ideas into the old and go along with their own groove, the same as before, instead of doing that which is essential and necessary at this time, as the Ascended Masters have pointed out. So they miss their calling. Some say they want to serve the light, yet they want to do it their way, but they do not give the necessary cooperation, but they are willing to be confined to a job or position. Then why not be willing to do that much for the light? Just serving the human way of life constructively is not what is meant by serving the light. One can do that in many ways and yet not do that which he came into embodiment to do to fulfill his divine plan. People usually have a self-righteous feeling about it, and it gives rise to self-justification for what they are doing. Most responses are backed by human aims instead of purely for the light. It takes a lot of conditioning of those inner bodies to get to the point of really serving the light. The intellect may be willing, but there is resistance and obstruction in the feeling, much of the time unknown to the individual. So that's just marvelous. And that whole book is just absolutely wonderful. Life and Teachings of Jesus and Mary. So that is available on the website. And now we're going to listen to beloved Terry reading from Orion. Thank you, John.
Orion, beloved Elohim of the third ray, with the virtues of divine love, cohesion, adoration, and gratitude to life, his divine complement is beloved Angelica. October 3rd, 1954. I am Orion, Elohim of love, that divine love which has caused to come into being every sun and galaxy in the universe, every star and every planet, every form from the great solar galaxy to the tiniest elemental and atom belonging to this planet. Divine love is a positive and not a negative quality. I come into the atmosphere of Earth this morning on the wings of divine love, bringing with me the concentrated flame of that love. This flame has been the magnetic, cohesive power which drew into being the earth upon which your feet stand, the very physical bodies in which you presently function, and every other manifestation which appears here. Every form which you enjoy is a part of my being, held together by the flame of my love. For if divine love, which is cohesion, were to cease to be, all in the universe would return to the unformed and become again part of primal life. This morning I bring into the atmosphere of Earth the fullness of that pink flame and ray, individually for you. I bring it as a melting, dissolving spiritual alchemy to remove those resentments and pressures of energy within your feeling worlds, deeply embedded within your memories. These pressures are caused by the records of many unhappy experiences of the past, which have formed wounds and scars within your etheric or memory bodies. These wounds and scars burst open upon the slightest provocation, spewing forth again the poison of past enmities, past feuds, and past misunderstandings. Man knows not what he carries around with him, buried deeply within that realm which science calls the subconscious mind, that realm in which there are atrophied the memories of every experience, in every embodiment, from the first day the life stream fell from grace, up to the present moment. Sometimes those from the God-free realms who guard and govern the destinies of world movements almost shudder when they look upon the ever-weakening scar tissue which the glorious builders of forms seek to weave over those hurts and distresses in the etheric body. However, in order to fulfill itself, the divine plan brings together again and again certain life streams, each one of whom carries these memories of past enmities between them, and the divine plan presenting over and over again new opportunities to make things right. Sometimes the very proximity of these individuals to each other, even in divine service, will cause provocations to arise, which are similar to those which made the original wounds. Then these wounds are likely to burst open once more, tearing asunder the etheric body. This releases again into action those feelings of rebellion and buried hates from the past, which originally destroyed the comradeship and affinity of these life streams for each other. and weakens those ties which should bind their hearts in wondrous love. Beloved ones, will you now consciously give me your attention, please? If you know of any life stream with whom, in this earth life, you are not in complete accord, consciously draw the image of that person before your mind's eye now, and let me give you my feeling of unconditional loving forgiveness toward that one. If you will accept this, it will cut you free from the recoil of the energies of those past mistakes which made the enmity in the beginning. Experiences of physical embodiment, good or bad, weave ties that, if they are not worked out here on earth, will have to be balanced in another realm through your inner vehicles, etheric, mental, emotional. This hour I blaze and blaze and blaze into, through, and around you the most concentrated action of pure divine love, increasing its intensity and pressure until it will be impossible for you to even retain the memory of injustice or to allow again the stirring of so-called righteous indignation. Accept this now and be free. This is the gift of love which I bring into the heart and world of each one of you who will accept it.
And how absolutely marvelous is that? And just thank you, beloved Orion, truly. And now we have this opportunity to say this decree for our brothers and sisters caught in the psychic and astral realms. And so we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me. Beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain, while my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated, destructively qualified energy of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it. Beloved, I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power. And we thank you. And how's the voice, John? How's the sound? I don't know whether John's going to answer me.
It's all good, beloved.
It's what? It's good?
All good, yes.
Okay. All right. So this is just lovely from the Ascended Masters. It's the Spirit of Christmas from the beloved Mahachohan. It's from the Bridge to Freedom material. And he says, dearly beloved children, the approach of the Christmas holidays brings the presence of the Masters very much closer to the consciousness of the people of Earth. And we shall appreciate any particular thought you may care to give on the unfoldment of the higher nature of the race. As this season is most advantageous for our spiritual harvest, we press into the 7-week period all the light that the cosmic law will allow by the upreaching of mankind's thought and feeling to the octave of celestial giving. Therefore, the intensification of the calls and invocations of the students at this time doubles and trebles our opportunities to give. So if you can lift your thought heavenward, particularly during this Christmas week itself, you will have afforded us a personal blessing, as the greatest good that we can give is more of ourselves. The Christmas spirit begins to flow around the 1st of December and carries through for 7 weeks until the 12th or 14th of January. The Christmas spirit is an outpouring of love and all the perfect qualities from the angels, masters, and other divine beings, and it pours over earth like a golden rain of beautiful particles of light. Each particle is like a 9-pointed star, and the entire lower atmosphere of the earth and the bodies of all the people are enveloped in it. It increases in power until Christmas Eve, when its potent presence is almost palpably felt by even the coarsest outer minds. A little bit of a delay here. Okay, to that outpouring of all the celestial beings is added a tremendous radiation from the retreats and sanctuaries throughout the world under the direct guardianship and guidance of the masters and conscious Chelas. Now, will you remember that for the remainder of this Christmas season, I shall expect each of you, my dear ones, to be the spirit of Christmas as much as you can, in order that this outpouring will be worthy of carrying my name, my benediction, and my love to all mankind. And when you have become the spirit of Christmas for that period, it will be an easy matter to preserve that radiation permanently. Therefore, from the realms of pure light, surrounded by huge Christmas trees, decorated by the angelic host in flaming ornaments of electronic light, with great 9-pointed stars blazing at the top, I send you, each one, my Christmas blessing, which carries happiness from a realm where there is no sorrow. It carries the peace that comes from the perfect understanding. It carries the vital life from the presence of all life, which is an inexhaustible fountain of flame, and it carries the love and blessings of my 7 sons, the 7 beloved Chohans. Isn't that just absolutely wonderful? And now, oh, this is lovely. I think this is the animal one. That is, yeah. Actually, Morel sent this. It's really lovely. It's about this little dog and these Buddhist monks that are walking. They started walking in India, and now they're walking in Texas. So Jenna might be aware of this, but it's just lovely. So thank you, John. And look at this lovely sign on the dog's head. It's so beautiful.
Loka walks beside the monks on dusty roads beneath the sky, a little heart upon his head, a gentle gift no gold can buy. From Kolkata's tender lanes to America's wide open breeze, he carries love in every step, a tiny pilgrim spreading peace. Aloka, the heart that walks for peace, a saffron glowing fur so sweet. Wherever he goes, compassion grows. Aloka walks and love flows free. Aloka, little monk of light, guide us all through day and night. Your gentle heart for all to see. Aloka walks for you and me. 112 days across India, you walked with monks through sun and rain. Now from Texas to Washington, 120 days again. His saffron coat like Buddha's robe, a symbol born from nature's art. But the truest robe he ever wears is the kindness shining from his heart. Walks for peace, a saffron glowing fur so sweet. Wherever he goes, compassion grows. Aloka walks and love flows free. Aloka, little monk of light, guide us all through day and night. Your gentle heart for all to see. Aloka walks for you and me. Closely there upon his brow, a perfect heart so pure, so mild, as if the world itself declared, here walks love in the shape of a child. He teaches without any word, he leads without a single sound, just walking softly, step by step, placing peace upon the ground. Walks for peace, a saffron glowing fur so sweet. Wherever he goes, compassion grows. Aloka walks and love flows free. Aloka, little monk of light, guide us all through day and night. From Kolkata to the land of dreams, Aloka walks for you and me. Aloka, our little heart, may your journey never cease. Where your paws touch the earth, may the world be blessed with peace.
Just absolutely marvelous. And actually, Morel phoned, because you can see there was a phone number there. She phoned the monk for us, beloved Morel. Thank you for that. And she said he was just so gentle and lovely. And they said we could use it. So that was all good. And I just loved it. A lurker, little monk of peace. Such a wonderful, lovely thing. And now we're going to say our decree for all the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. So we say together, beloved I presence and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life, until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you. And now this is from beloved RKI Faith. And she says, it is not a matter of acquiring faith, but it is a matter of training the evolving ego to allow the faith of that one's being to flow only into those manifestations which he or she wishes to sustain. If man could learn the truth of Jesus' statement, according to your faith be it unto you, he would realize what a powerful force is the quality of his faith, and how the natural state of his consciousness of being determines continually the manifestation he is energizing. The attention of a spiritual faculty which is constantly directed by the mind and is the channel through which the God energy flows. The attention carries on the beam of its own magnetic force the radiation of the sender to the object upon which the beam is played. Faith is a constant state of one's being every second of eternity. When the evolving ego is so much impregnated with the inner conviction of consciousness that God is the only power that can act, such a one's faith is constantly energizing that God power flowing through all appearances. The treatment is not a matter of a few days or months concentration, but a constant outpouring of that quality of faith in which the masters and all perfected beings eternally dwell. All the celestial hierarchy, and in fact all life except that evolving upon the earth plane, abides in perfect faith in good. There is no house divided against itself except to the human kingdom. It is this human kingdom that has imparted fear, uncertainty, and doubt to the animal and elemental kingdoms through giving faith to a power opposed to God. The cycle has come again when the quality of faith will be used only to expand the radiation of the God power. And there it is. It is always being tested. Okay, we've got this lovely song at Christmas time. And so thank you to Scott for this one. It was just lovely. Thank you so much, John. And then you take straight over straight after, right? Thank you.
Thank you, beloved Anthea. Good evening, all. And we say thank you again to you for these wonderful teachings in today's class. We bless all the beloved Ascended Masters and Archangels for these powerful messages and that amazing video on that beloved doll globe. Thank you very much. Beloved mighty and presence, we call to you to take command of us all, produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved Ascended Masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary to fulfill the divine plan in this lower realm. And we call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side in all our decrees, so they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection, to protect all who have joined the Zoom class, and for all the energy released to be purified and used only to serve the pure divine cosmic light. And so be it, beloved I am, we thank you. We say together, mighty I am presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved mighty Empress, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful we are given whatever added protection is needed. What we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. We just visualize our tube of light from our beloved mighty I am presence, coming down from above, covering our four lower bodies with that thick wall at the edge, stronger than any steel. See that brilliant blue and crystal light, that light that instantly deflects anything that is not of light. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for truth, justice, and freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, human consciousness, and for straying from the light. Beloved mighty and presence, to your blessed love, power, and authority, we call to our beloved Lady Master Kuan Yin. We ask you that you fill us with your ascended master feelings of mercy and forgiveness for ourselves and for all mankind. We just feel deeply in our hearts that sincere desire to be forgiven and to forgive any and all misuse of life, human consciousness, misqualified energies of any kind, any wrong desires and wrong feelings in our beings and world, and every mistake for which our outer selves are responsible. We just feel that great gratitude for this blessing to all of mankind, for truly this is a great gift this gift of the law of forgiveness. Beloved mighty and presence, that of all mankind, forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. And through the activity of the violet consuming flame, take out of our four lower bodies while we sleep tonight every bit of substance that has been discordantly qualified this day. Thank you. But we call to the great Sons to charge your secret power into these decrees. We call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor that cosmic concentration of violet fire in America, in Europe, Africa, China, India, the Middle East, the Far East, Russia, Australia, wherever else it is needed in our beloved world, here and now. We thank you. We say our violet fire decree together. Mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire, and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels, descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all. Call, score, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame, continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. Cause, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and light substance from the secret love star. That thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is, beloved I am. We thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done, everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails to the outer world right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And now, before we say our final decree, by the love and power of our beloved mighty presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory. We ask you to fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls, answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and trebled each instant of each hour by the power of the cosmic 3x3, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And as we end now, we place our focus on that beloved love star, radiating with each of our auras, placed there by beloved Sanat Kumara, as a gift to all mankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love, a true cosmic blessing. We love and thank you, beloved mighty love star. We ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our four lower bodies, and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with that unconditional divine love. And to that mighty secret love star shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period, we bless and thank you, and all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun, holding that focus, Expand your supreme light through our individual lost stars and around all life evolving on our sweet earth. We thank you deeply for this. Thank you, everybody, and blessings to all.
Marvelous. Thank you, beloved John. And I was just thinking, Donna, beloved Donna, have you got a screen there? Can you read for us?
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Beloved, I am present, and beloved Master Kuthumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you so much. And let's just take a moment of deep gratitude for these marvelous teachings, gratitude for this wonderful time we can get together and this lovely Christmas time, and just gratitude for all our many, many blessings and our beautiful, wonderful world. Thank you. Thank you.